Hey guys, welcome back to MiiBooth. Irfan here. Today I'm going to bring you another smart tire inflator. Now my first tire pump video was the Xiaomi iPod / padlock looking thing, and the response on that video was phenomenal. You guys liked it so much. It was the first video to cross 1 million views on my channel. What I have today is a little different. Now this is from a brand called 70 Mei, and it retails for $35 or 128 UAE dirhams. This brand is well known for auto gadgets like dash cams, smart rear view mirrors and more. It claims to fill a car tire from 0 to 35 psi in just 5 minutes, and to test that I'm gonna go all in and put myself on the line. Let's go ahead and unbox it and see what we're working with. If gadget reviews, DIY projects and life hacks are your thing, then consider subscribing to MiiBooth and turn on the bell notifications so you don't miss out on any of the action. Here is the box, pretty plain looking, nothing too fancy. There's a picture of a bicycle, motorcycle, car and a ball over here indicating it can handle pretty much everything. Inside we have a pump in a neat plastic casing and a user manual, and that's about it. Now don't worry, it does come with some extra nozzles and all of those are hidden nicely in here. There's a lid on the back which holds the power cable, which fits into all standard car lighter 12-volt inlets. Then there's the hose that goes into the inflatable. It is neatly wrapped around and disappears into the compartment in a flush manner. Now I said inflatables because it's not just for car tires or tires in general. You can do more with it and I'll come to that in a moment. Now this nozzle on the end of the hose is the one that fits in all standard car tires. Then we also have a French nozzle adapter, also known as a Presto valve. There's another one for inflating balls and one more for pool floats, tubes, inflatable mattresses, etc. And they are all neatly packed into their own little spaces. Looks wise, it completely beats the stereotypical ugly looking image of air compressors with fidgety wires and hoses hanging around. This is one neat looking machine, durable plastic body which has a very strong and sturdy feel to it. Size dimensions are 14.8 by 16.4 centimeters with a height of 5.4 centimeters. Very compact. Minimal design with just 4 operation buttons and digital display. There is a set of well-designed vents on both sides of the body, a small cutout here for the hose to pass through when in use, 4 rubber feet to set it nice and flat on the ground. The attention to detail is great. Let's plug it into my car and see what we're dealing with functionality wise. It works off any 12 volts car lighter inlet with a current of 1 ampere. Once you plug it in, the digital display lights up and you're good to go. I'm going to start testing with a volleyball and gradually move on to my car tires. I'm going to screw on the ball inflating needle which comes with it and insert it into the ball. Now when you do that, it will show what the existing pressure of the ball is, and it will do the same with whatever you're filling. I'm going to completely deflate the ball and see how long it takes to fill it to a standard pressure of 8 psi. Before doing that, let me walk you through the display and buttons. So you've got 4 function buttons. The first one with a capital R written on it is to switch between different units. It has bar, kPa, kilopascals and psi, pounds per square inch. You can use whichever you're used to. I'm going to go with psi. Next, use the plus and minus signs to increase or decrease the desired pressure value, and then press the power button to start. It's very simple and intuitive, and anyone can take it out of the box and start using it without having to read the user manual. Coming back to the volleyball, let's commence inflating. Alright, that was quick. It just took 20 seconds to fill the ball completely, and somehow it even crossed the preset value by 1 psi. Let's move on to a bicycle tire now. Now this is a kid's bike and the suggested pressure value mentioned on the tire is 40 psi. On some bikes you require the Presto valve and on some you don't. On this it doesn't require it. So let's go ahead and start pumping. Once again, that was fast. It took only 22 seconds to inflate the tire from 0 to 40 psi. Let's move on to a pool float, and for this I need the long nozzle that comes with the pump and simply jam it into the valve nice and tight. Now of course these floats and tubes come in different shapes and sizes, but this is pretty much the most common one you'll come across, and it doesn't really have a standard pressure requirement I guess. It's more of a touch and feel kind of a thing. And this one reached its optimum plumpness in 1 minute and 55 seconds. Finally, let's move on to a car tire, and not one, but all four of them. So it claims to fill a car tire from 0 to 35 psi in 5 minutes. I've got a tire size of 195/65 with a rim size of 16 inches. From a petrol station pump, it takes like a minute or two to fill, and with a Xiaomi battery powered pump, it took 16 minutes. Let's see what this thing can do. I'll go ahead and completely deflate all my tires, and once there's nothing left, it's time for the test to begin. Now, I really hope this works because I'm in the middle of the desert with no air in my car tires, purely at the mercy of this gadget. Let's go. Now, while the tires are filling, let's talk some facts and specs. This thing can apparently operate in temperatures of -30 to 80 degrees Celsius. Not sure if your fingers would be able to work in -30, but the pump can. Well, talk about accuracy. Exactly 5 minutes and 2 seconds later, the first tire is done. That is impressive. Let's move to the second one. Next question. What is the maximum pressure it can pump? The answer is 160 psi, which is the same as 11 bar or 1103 kilopascals. The highest I've come across are bicycle tires, some of which require 130 psi. So I'll say this pump can handle all your day-to-day needs. Second tire is done in 5 minutes and 26 seconds. Don't know why it needed the extra 24 seconds for this one, but still not very off. On to the third one. How long is the power cord? Another important question. The answer is long enough to reach all 4 tires comfortably. Now the power cord is 3.2 meters and the inflating hose another 70 centimeters, so you're looking at a total reach of about 4 meters. Of course, it won't go around the car, but a car has doors on both sides, so you can bring it out of either side. Third tire done in 5 minutes and 16 seconds. On to the final tire and final question. How long can it run continuously? The answer is it can run 30 minutes continuously without damaging anything inside due to heat up. And once it reaches the preset value, in this case 35 psi, the pump automatically stops. So you can leave it unattended without worrying that your tires will blow up. Alright, after a total of 21 minutes and 16 seconds, all my tires are backed at 35 psi and each tire took roughly 5 minutes, so I'll say it stands up to its claim. Alright, let's call it an evening and wrap it up. Sleek design, small size, portable, good build quality, extremely easy to use. The power cord is long enough. It does take a little bit of an effort to wrap it back and put it inside that little compartment, but you can't get it all, can you? All necessary nozzles included, can inflate up to 160 psi, good for balls, pool floats, air mattresses, all types of tires, and pocket friendly. For $35, I think it is worth it. I'll leave a link in the description box below in case you want to check it out. That's it for now, guys. If you enjoyed what you saw, hit that like button below, and while you're there, don't forget to share the video and subscribe to MiiBooth for more gadget reviews, DIYs, and life hacks. You can also follow me on Instagram and other social media. All the links are in the description box below. Click on the thumbnails to watch my other videos or check out my YouTube channel for more. And as always, thanks for watching.